Astrology can provide intriguing insights into the potential behavior of individuals based on their zodiac signs. Today, we're focusing on the not-so-pleasant characteristics that might manifest in certain signs. Particularly, we'll look at the 5 zodiac signs that, according to astrologers, are most likely to betray you. Remember, this is just for fun, and everyone has the capacity for both positive and negative traits. Number 1. Gemini might easily betray you. Communication and trust are important in relationships, whether they're friendships, family ties, romantic engagements, or professional associations. It is generally upvoted that loyalty plays a significant role in defining the strength of these bonds. It is indeed important to remember that not every individual of a certain zodiac sign will exhibit the same traits in an exact manner. However, through astrology, we may identify certain tendencies. To start off, we have Gemini, the zodiac sign symbolized by the divine twins. Geminis do not necessarily have ill intentions, but they are more prone to betray you than some of the other zodiac signs. This can be largely attributed to their dual nature. Geminis are typically very outgoing, friendly, and sociable. They are highly adaptable to different scenarios and enjoy experiencing a range of perspectives or situations. The downside is that Geminis frequently find themselves engrossed in the moment, and sometimes forget about the past and the promises they've made. Being an air sign, they have a flighty nature and can change course rapidly without much forethought. Their constant desire for new experiences and change might lead them to betray a friend or partner, not out of malice, but due to their unpredictable nature. A Gemini won't betray you out of spite or bad intentions, but rather, they may do so because of their dualistic nature, innate curiosity, and their inability to stick to decisions. It is their ever-changing nature that makes them unpredictable. However, it's important to remember that not all Geminis are going to betray you. Think of these traits as potential red flags or areas to work on if you are a Gemini or in a close relationship with one. And remember, individuals are more than just their zodiac signs. Personality, life experiences, and personal growth all factor heavily into a person's actions as well. Number 2. Sagittarius could potentially betray. Sagittarius, the 9th sign of the zodiac, is symbolized by the centaur, a mythical creature half horse, half human, wielding a bow and arrow. This sign is known for its optimism and outgoing nature, but when it comes to maintaining loyalty in relationships, there may be a hidden side to their seemingly upbeat and adventurous personality. Sagittarians could potentially show an inclination towards betrayal, which is often driven by their unquenchable thirst for freedom, excitement, and novelty. Sagittarius individuals are known for their love of adventure and constantly seek novelty. They representative of Jupiter, the planet of growth and expansion. Sagittarians are naturally drawn to new experiences, learning, and continuous personal growth, which sometimes makes them prone to restlessness. While these traits can definitely enhance their personal and professional lives, within relationships, this need for novelty can sometimes manifest as infidelity or betrayal if not managed properly. An important factor to recognize is how Sagittarians interpret and express loyalty. For them, it may not necessarily mean complete exclusivity or remaining static in a relationship. Instead, they may view loyalty as encouraging their partner's growth and freedom, even if that means moving apart. This unconventional view can often be mistaken or experienced as betrayal by their partner. Another factor is their frank and blunt nature. Sagittarians value truth above all and are likely to express their feelings candidly. While this honesty is commendable, at times, it may be perceived as an act of betrayal, especially if they express a desire for change or a lack of fulfillment in a relationship. Keep in mind that while this is a potential downside of Sagittarians, it doesn't mean all individuals born under this sign are bound to betray you. It largely depends on the individual's personality, personal growth, and the dynamics within your relationship. Number 3, beware of the unloyal Libra. Looks can be deceiving, and this is undoubtedly the case with Libras. Known for their balance and charming outer demeanor, you might be surprised to learn that they can be one of the most unloyal of the zodiac signs. There are a few reasons why a Libra may not be the best sign to trust. First off, Libras place a high value on keeping the peace and avoiding conflict at all costs. In some situations, this desire to keep everyone happy can lead to dishonesty. It might be easier for them to tell you what you want to hear, rather than risk an argument or confrontation. Secondly, Libras are known for being social butterflies. They enjoy being surrounded by a variety of people and crave interaction with different personalities. This can sometimes lead to them forming connections with individuals who may not have your best interests at heart. In their quest to maintain their popularity or succeed in social standing, they might choose the more glamorous or prestigious relationship over loyalty to you. Finally, Libras are fiercely independent. While this is an admirable trait, it can also lead to an increased likelihood of betrayal. If a Libra perceives that staying loyal to you is limiting their freedom or personal growth, they might not hesitate to sever ties or betray your trust. At the end of the day, everyone is different, and these are broad character traits. It's important to keep in mind that not every Libra is guaranteed to be disloyal, just as not every other sign is guaranteed to be loyal. Understanding different personality traits can help us make wise decisions in our relationships. Number 4. An Aquarius might prove disloyal. The Aquarius is an air sign that is known for being unconventional, imaginative, and dispassionate. They are independent and rebellious, seeking freedom and clear thinking above all else, which makes them quite unpredictable. For these reasons, this sign might prove disloyal in certain situations. Typically, Aquarians are drawn towards intellectual pursuits and are happiest when exploring new ideas. Their independent nature means they might prefer solitary pursuits over group activities. When they feel restrained, they may resort to secret activities or extreme measures to ensure their freedom, sometimes putting their own interests before all others. This is not out of malicious intent per se, but more so because of their relentless desire for independence and autonomy. Remember, this is not a rule for every Aquarian you encounter. Loyalty can differ vastly from person to person. Various factors like personal experience and upbringing also play a significant role in shaping one's character and loyalty. However, typically, Aquarius individuals might prove disloyal due to distinct traits inherent in their zodiac sign. Their need for freedom and inclination towards innovation could lead them to leave others in the dust. They might overlook how their actions affect those around them, prioritizing their independence and interests above loyalty. It is important to keep in mind that it's not personal. They don't seek to harm intentionally. However, the possibility of betrayal from an Aquarian can be higher due to their inherent traits. This independent and somewhat rebellious nature can similarly be applied to their personal relationships. The Aquarian's desire for freedom can sometimes clash with the demands of deep, committed relationships. It's beneficial to remember, Aquarians are not typically intentionally deceptive. They're simply responding to their innate need for personal freedom and exploration. However, this inadvertently might lead to perceived disloyalty in certain relationships. Number 5. Watch out for the two-faced Scorpio. Guided by the power of their ruling planet, Pluto, Scorpios are notorious for their passionate intensity. This overflowing passion can sometimes manifest as a two-faced nature, making it particularly tricky to navigate relationships, whether friendly or romantic, with these intriguing individuals. A trust betrayed by a Scorpio is not so much a calculated act, but rather a reflection of their complex nature. A Scorpio's duality lies in their ability to be highly devoted, yet potentially manipulative. While they can be trusted to go to great lengths to protect their loved ones, remember their loyalty has limits. It can be strained when their expectations aren't met, or when their strong sense of justice is challenged. The two-faced nature of Scorpios doesn't always equate to a sinister intention of betrayal. It draws from their emotional intensity and their raw desire to support their best interests. If they feel threatened or wronged, they might go to extremes, ultimately resulting in potential scenarios of betrayal. Interestingly, a Scorpio's perceived two-faced behavior can be a consequence of their inherent protective nature. They can be fiercely private people who guard their secrets and vulnerabilities well, leading to behavior which may appear duplicitous. These water signs are survivalists and protect themselves fiercely, which sometimes perturbs their allies. It's important to understand that Scorpios value loyalty, yet their definition of loyalty might differ from yours. They focus more on protecting their self-interests and ensuring their emotional well-being. This can appear as disloyalty when they feel their expectations have been neglected or attacked. Remember, Scorpios provide some of the deepest connections and bonds, but these bonds hinge on a delicate balance of trust, respect, and mutual understanding. While they can be the most loyal friends or partners under the right circumstances, if you upset the balance, you might find yourself on the receiving end of their sting. It's essential to remain fully open and transparent with Scorpios, ensuring that they feel valued and secure. This way, you can mitigate the risk of being on the wrong side of their loyalty equation. All things considered, it's wise to approach relationships with caution, especially with those from the mentioned zodiac signs. By no means should this information cause panic, but serve as a herald to take note of the potential pitfalls. If this video was helpful, make sure you give it a like and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss out on future content. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.